8 signs or ways to know you are ovulating or not. This video is for everyone. Yes, if you've been trying to conceive for years, for months, and pregnancy is not forthcoming, if you've done different kind of tests, your partner have done different kind of tests, and they told you both that you are perfectly okay, but pregnancy is not forthcoming, this video is for you. Okay, number one ways to know if you're ovulating is by going for your TVS scan, or you buy your ovulation test strip. What do I mean by TVS scan? TVS scan simply means transvaginal scan. That particular week of your ovulation, you go for TVS, that is transvaginal scan. They'll insert a rod inside your private part to check if your eggs are growing, if your eggs are mature to rupture. Once they notice it is growing and it's already mature to rupture, they'll tell you, madam, you are ovulating, go and start doing the needful, right? Then, or you get your ovulation test strip, then you test by yourself at home. If you don't have the money to go for TVS scan, you test by yourself at home to get a positive result. Once that means you are ovulating for that particular month. So number two is a cervical mucus. What do I mean by cervical mucus? That stretchy mucus you see that particular day of your ovulation. This picture I'm showing you here, that's stretchy. The mucus will be stretchy, not sticky. It's not sticky, it will be stretchy, right? Once you see that stretchy mucus, it means you are on your fertile period, you are ovulating, right? So that is it. So number 3 now, it's your basal temperature, your body temperature, right? When you start feeling that particular time of your ovulation, that particular period of your ovulation, you start feeling your body will start getting hot, you start feeling feverish, as if malaria and typhoid wants to start, right? That is number 3. So number 4 is your increase in sexual desire. What do I mean by increase in sexual desire? You start feeling horny. That particular time of your ovulation, you start feeling horny. That is a way to know that you are ovulating for that particular cycle. You start feeling horny. Any small thing you want to do, any small thing you want to meet Oga, even Oga or even tie yourself, you want to do every minute, every now and then you want to do. It simply means you are ovulated. My dear, do them. Make your results. Make it bring good results. Continue doing it. So that is number 4. So number 5 is breast tenderness. That time of your ovulation, you start having breast tenderness. You notice your breasts, this upside will be very soft. Then the nipple, you start feeling something like pains, soreness. Someone cannot even touch it. Your husband cannot even touch it. You start feeling that pains, right? It simply means you are ovulating for that month. And another sign, which is number 6 now, right? Am I right? Number 6, you start having that lower abdomen cramps, either by your left hand side or by the right hand side. You start having those cramps. Some people have sharp pains on the lower abdomen. You start having those sharp pains. You can't even stand straight. You can't even bend down. You just be having those pains as if you want to see your period, right? It simply means you are ovulating. So the number 7 is waist pain. Some do have serious waist pain at that period. At that time of their ovulation, they'll be having waist pain. They'll be, as in, the pains will be like as if their period wants to come out. That is number 4. Then number 8, which is the last one, is they'll start feeling weak. They'll start feeling as if they are pregnant. Some will start spitting as if they are pregnant. They'll start feeling nausea, constipation, and the rest. You start feeling as if you're pregnant. All those pregnancy symptoms, you start having them. It simply means you are ovulating for that cycle. So now let me tell you the signs to know that you are not ovulating for that particular month or the rest of the other month and cycle, right? Let me tell you the signs. Number 1 signs to know that you are not ovulating is your period. If you are that type that do have irregular period. What do I mean by irregular period? When I say irregular period, I'm not talking about those that will see their period. For example, you see your period last month on the 1st, right? Then this month of August, then on the 10th of this month of August, you now see your period. Then you say, I have irregular period. Mommy Anki, I saw my period last month on the 1st. This month I saw it now on the 10th. I have irregular period. No, that is not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to tell you now, what I mean by irregular period is when you see your period. For example, last month you saw your period, right? Then this month you didn't see your period. Next upper month you didn't see your period. Next upper month you see your period for this month. After 2, 3, 5 months you won't see that period again. Then the 4th month you now see the period. That is what I'm talking about. That is the full meaning of irregular period. When you're having such period, it means you're having irregular period. You cannot ovulate with that. It takes, if women are 100, it takes just 20% women to just see their ovulation if they're having such menstrual flow, right? That simply means you are not ovulating for that particular cycle. you are not ovulating at all. So another one to know that you are not ovulating is your cycle. Your cycle is very important. That topic will be for another day. I will teach you guys later, maybe next video, on how to calculate your cycle, right? So now, to know, this one I'm talking about is how to know if you're really ovulating or not. So the number 2 to know if really you're not ovulating, right, is your cycle. It's your cycle. That's why it's very important we know how to calculate our cycle. It's our cycle. If your cycle is lesser than 21 days cycle or higher than 37 days cycle, it simply means you are not ovulating. You are not ovulating at all. You are not ovulating at all. So another one, if you're that type that every month you do see your period, just a drop of blood every month. Maybe for 2 days you just see a drop of blood. Just a drop of blood, scanty period, it simply means you won't ovulate for that month. So another one is lack of cervical mucus. If you're not seeing that stretchy mucus, it simply means for that particular month you are not ovulating. And also, if you're having ceased period, you cannot ovulate, right? It only takes just 20% women to ovulate if you're having ceased period, right? Another one is irregular body temperature. If you're not having that particular body temperature on that period of your ovulation, you're not having those temperature, you're not having all those things I just listed, it simply means you are not ovulating. So some of us here will ask me, okay, what is the cause of all this? What is the cause of all this lack of ovulation, not ovulating? What is the cause? The cause of this lack of ovulation, number 1, hormonal imbalance can cause it. If you've been suffering from hormonal imbalance, it can cause lack of ovulation, right? Stress too can cause lack of ovulation. If you're that type that always stress yourself and on a daily basis, it can cause lack of ovulation. Number 3, premature ovarian failure. If you're suffering from this, it can also cause lack of ovulation. Number 4, another thing that can cause lack of ovulation, PCOS. If you're suffering from PCOS, you have PCOS, high prolactin, and the rest, it can cause lack of ovulation. And another thing again that can cause lack of ovulation is unhealthy BMI. That one is very important. Unhealthy BMI. What do I mean by unhealthy BMI? BMI means your body mass index. It's very, very important to always check your weight. Check your BMI. When you go to the hospital, you check your weight, they check your height, then they calculate it together and tell you your BMI. It's very important. If your BMI is unhealthy, you will definitely suffer from infertility. BMI can cause it. Yes, some of us will say, me, I'm not fat now. See me now, I slim now. But I never still get belly. They said I'm okay. Your BMI can cause infertility for you. When I mean your BMI is unhealthy, I don't mean that. I don't mean those that are suffering from this particular BMI issue are those that are very fat. You can be fat and your BMI will be okay. You can be slim and your BMI would be abnormal, won't be normal, right? That is why it's very important to go and check it. So those are the things that do cause lack of ovulation I just listed. So thank you for watching this video to this extent. God bless you. Do well by sharing this video, like and comment, and also follow me on this page for more videos like this. Thank you and God bless you. On the comment section, tell me the next video you want me to post next, and God bless you. I love you all. Share this video, please. Share this video. I love you.